What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 things I love about the Yamaha YZF R7. Alright guys, so the first thing I absolutely love about the Yamaha YZF R7 is the sound. That CP2 engine is buttery. It sounds so good. You guys remember this from the MT-07 that I had. It's got the exact same engine, albeit, I believe, tuned a little bit differently because this bike actually redlines, I believe, a little bit higher. But let's kick it on and listen to that beautiful sound. As you can see, this bike in particular has an aftermarket exhaust. It's the M4 exhaust, and there's no baffle in there, so it is a little bit loud, but man, doesn't it sound great. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the way this bike sounds, and that CP2 engine is scrum-diddly-umptious. So let's do a little road clip riding and kicking this up at about 10,000 RPMs. So the second thing I like about the YZF R7 is the weight. This bike weighs 414 pounds wet. And so I'll tell you, my DRZ400 is like in the mid 300s. And so for 50 more pounds with this much more torque and horsepower, this bike absolutely rips. And the second part of that is the maneuverability and just agility of this bike. It is super lightweight. You can zip around corners. The handling and capabilities of this motorcycle in the corners is absolutely bar none. I can't wait to get this bike to the Twisties. I'm hoping we can go to the Twisted Sisters in Texas soon, or head back up to the Ozarks around Rogers County, or into Eureka Springs area, Pig Trail, Push Mountain, all that area. That is so beautiful up there. But I think realistically, it's not too much further, and we could do the Twisted Sisters on this. The third thing I like, and I sort of mentioned it in the first thing I like, but is the CP2 engine itself. It has 72 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds of torque, and you can absolutely feel it on this 414-pound wet weight motorcycle. It absolutely rips. You can do everything you need on this motorcycle without getting into an actual 600cc motorcycle. I know that's kind of counterintuitive, but the 600cc engines on most other motorcycles, your Suzuki GSXRs, your Kawasaki 636s, those motorcycles are actually inline 4s. This is actually only a 2-cylinder engine in the CP2. Get it? But you get that beautiful sound with that. And I think for riding the streets and riding around town, this is absolutely the kind of bike that you will have a blast on. You don't have to wait to get to 7, 8, 9,000 RPMs for this thing to scream. You're feeling those torque and horsepower numbers at much lower RPMs. I think the peak horsepower and torque numbers are around the mid RPM range. I'll put it on the screen right here. But this engine for getting around town is absolutely perfection. And going from light to light, you're going to have an absolute blast. Also, I want to say this gets like 48 to 52, 55 miles per gallon, so you're going to have plenty of fuel range with this motorcycle too, as long as you're, going around, ripping around the streets. It's going to be the perfect bike for you. Now, it will cost you a little bit more money if you are a younger gentleman or younger lady, and you get this motorcycle as a fully fared motorcycle. The insurance is going to cost you quite a bit more, so something to just note there. The fourth thing I absolutely love about this motorcycle is the price. Good luck getting into a new fully fared motorcycle for under $10,000. This motorcycle you can get for about $9,200. Wow, what a steal! For a fully fared motorcycle, that's almost unheard of these days. If you're getting into like a Kawasaki 636, you're going to be paying $12,000 or $13,000 plus your dealer fees and all that other nonsense. You're going to be $14,000, $15,000 out the door easy. Same thing with the GSXR 600. You're going to be around that $13,000, $14,000 price. You can probably get this out the door brand new for under $10,000. And if you search the market, i.e. Facebook Marketplace, you can find these bikes from anywhere from about $7,500 to about $8,500. So for a fully faired motorcycle with this beautiful CP2 engine, that is absolutely a steal of a deal if you like the fully faired bikes. And this thing just is so good. The fifth thing, and this is going to be a little bit subjective, is just the overall look of this motorcycle.
Oh, do you find me sexy?
I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. And you guys drop it in the comments below if you think this bike looks amazing. I think Yamaha did a great job with the fully faired look. The front headlight on this looks really slick. You can see the pass-through on the rear fender over there. But this bike looks beautiful. I know they have the other colorways. I think there's like a white, red, and yellow, which is like the traditional Yamaha look, which I do love, by the way. But this, I think, with the blue and blackish gray fairings, looks just perfect for me. I wouldn't do much except changing out that ridiculous rear fender piece with the blinkers and the license plate and all that other nonsense. That looks absurd. I'm definitely going to do something about that. But overall, this bike just looks absolutely phenomenal. What do you guys think? So this is a little bit of a bonus. I wanted to throw this in because I think it's important. So this is actually based on the MT-07 platform for the most part. So the modifications are pretty much endless, from exhaust, tie details, to anything you want to do to make this motorcycle yours. There are a ton of modifications out there for this. That being said, this bike did come out in 2022, so there's not a million modifications out yet, but I have a feeling Yamaha is going to keep this platform around for quite a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if more and more modifications hit the market in the near future. Anyway guys, I hope you loved this video on the 5 things I love about the YZF R7. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, it's free, it helps me out a ton, and click that bell to get notified when more videos come out. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Later.